What's going on, everybody? I'm Screech, and this is a Retrocart rescue episode. So on this Retrocart rescue episode, we're going to take this copy of Renegade, see if we can get this big sticker that's on the bottom of it here off. It's also got Scott G's name on the back. We're going to get rid of that to clean this cartridge up. Now, Renegade is a game that has a really cool history to it. It is a genre-defining game. Without Renegade, there's a lot of stuff that wouldn't be. So we're not going to get into that in this video, but if you watch my play video of Renegade, we will look at it there. So let's jump back to the service desk and get this cleaned up. All right, so we're going to see if we can get this sticker off here without doing any damage to the label. It should be pretty straightforward because it's not on the label too bad, but that's an old sticker that's been on there for a long time. So we'll see what we can do and go from there. Now, like I was saying in the intro there, Renegade's a really cool game. It's got a lot of history. It is a genre-defining game. It is the first, and without it, there's a lot of other games in this genre that wouldn't really be here. A lot of those beat-em-ups that really wouldn't be around, but we're not going to get too deep into that. This episode is more about saving this game, giving it a good old rescue here. So what we're going to do for starters is I'm going to pull this apart. We're going to heat it up around the sticker here with the heat gun. See if we can get rid of some of that. Get that sticker to maybe lift a little bit. And then we'll very carefully with the plastic scraper, very carefully we're going to try to work this off of here. Get it off the sticker, and then we'll clean it up. Get all the goo and gunk off of there and go from there. So let's rip it apart here. See what it looks like on the inside for starters, I guess. It is fairly dirty. There's a lot. This cartridge has definitely seen some use and could use some love for sure. Old Scott G, whoever you are, thanks for for this big sticker on here. It probably wasn't even Scott G, but we'll get that off there. I'm guessing that is some sort of store sticker, rental sticker. Probably said getaway video on it or something, Renegade video on there or something. There's an O on there that you can see. So, but again, it almost looks like maybe there was two. Like this looks like a sticker over top of a sticker. So we'll see what we can do here. But let's get her opened up. All right, so we got that apart, and you can see it's got the typical wear on the pins here. Everything else looks good. This isn't bulged here or anything like that. I don't see anything that would be of concern on here. And everything back here looks like it's in good working order. I don't see any of these solder points that look like they have any damage or corrosion or anything like that. So this will just need a good clean and it should be good to go. All right, now let's tackle this sticker here. So we're gonna hit it with the heat gun first. And again, we don't want to put too much heat to this because we don't want to damage this the label sticker, but we want to put just enough that we can warm this glue up. We want to get that glue so it's tacky, so when it comes off, hopefully we can take most of the glue with the sticker and it doesn't leave a lot of it on there. So we're going to heat it up a little bit. The reason I took it apart again is because this circuit board is sitting right here inside. We don't want to heat that up and cause damage to the board. So that's why it's apart, and let's heat it up. All right, so we got some heat to that. We're going to take this plastic scraper, we don't do as much damage, and see if this wants to come off. Ooh, get on there. Ooh, this is gonna be gross. That is like burnt. It's like cooked on there. Not from the heat gun, but that is cooked on there. We're gonna heat it up a little bit more. I think that's about as hot as I'm comfortable making it. So let's try this again. This doesn't work. We'll have to try another method. Yeah, no, that is on there. Wow. All right. So that is something else right there. So that attempt that was a fail. We're gonna call that a fail. That did not work as expected. That sticker is on there. Whew! All right, so we're going to, next attempt, we're going to try to lube her up. We'll try to make it so it's wet. Try to bring some, we're putting just isopropyl alcohol, 99% isopropyl alcohol is what this is. I'm just gonna try to get it so that sticker is moist. I know, I said it. I know, I said it. Don't get mad at me. I said it. It was a term that it was the proper vernacular for what I'm doing. I know, I get it. I won't say it again. All right, so that is soaked. That is definitely damp. It's well, I guess we'll don't want it to dry too much here. Oh man, this is bad. I thought this was going to be a real easy, real quick fix, but it's not. That is something else right there. Is that super glued on there? Like that soaked that isopropyl alcohol in and did nothing. All right, we might have to go one step above the old isopropyl alcohol here. All right, now we're gonna get a little crazy. I'm not gonna suggest this. Make sure you do this in a ventilated area. I have my fans on, so I should be fine in here. But we're gonna try to dampen that with what's called brake clean. This is for cleaning engine parts. I would go WD-40 on this, but I think like that, I've never seen a sticker on there like that. So I think we're gonna try something a little more aggressive right off Jump Street here. All right, so I don't want to get on this sticker here, on the actual label, so I'm gonna cover that. I want to get that on a lot of things here, so. All right, let's see, I guess, if that helped us at all. Oh, it definitely did something. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that might have been the answer here we're looking for. It's definitely coming off better now. It's not great though. Oh, look at that. Okay, so yeah, just sometimes you gotta give her a little bit, go a little bit aggressive with it. Okay, so that is working for sure. Gloves, again, make sure you're wearing gloves if you're playing with chemicals. Even the isopropyl alcohol, you probably not super great to get on your skin. I'm concerned about this now with how this is coming off. But we're getting there. We're making some progress here, one battle at a time. I'm pretty sure, I'm 60-40 that that's super glue on there, because nothing, that should have lifted with heat for starters, and it shouldn't have taken something as aggressive as a engine cleaner to get that sticker to lift, like, or to get to even just moisten, right? We're gonna try to get some rubbing alcohol in there. We're gonna wipe this off. Brake clean flashes off really fast, so there shouldn't be, maybe there may be a little bit of residue, but there's not much left on there. It's a very light chemical, so it will flash off with that, just into atmosphere. It's gonna be lighter than this rubbing alcohol for sure. All right, let's try. See what we can do right here. Let's work ourselves on this label here that I'm concerned about now. So that is super glue. We're in trouble here. And who would super glue a label down like that? I don't know, but that's tragic. Okay, here goes. Oh man, that's bad. This is gonna be rough. The whole thing is rough. Okay, it's lifting a little bit there. No, I want to try to. What I try to do when I do this is I try to walk this forward with just pressure down. So I'm pushing down and forward as I go with this. I'm just walking it. Because this, I've found in the past, can cause damage to on the label. But if it's nice and slow, smooth, you definitely have a better chance of saving this label. And now that we've got it lifted, we might be able to, if we're lucky, work some of this isopropyl alcohol underneath this. You have to work underneath this label here and go from there. I'm pretty sure that's super glued on there. I think I don't think there's any other explanation for why that's on there like that. I've taken a lot of sticks off a lot of games. I've never seen one that was on there quite like that. That's crazy. So these scrapers, I have a whole bundle of them. You can just Amazon, just plastic scraping tool, and you get a whole bunch of them. There's all different sizes. I like this one because it's got the widest face on it here, but this one seems to work the best for but my purposes. But I guess if you're doing something different and you need scraper tools, just Amazon it. That's what I did. Oh no, 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 no! It's lifting the plastic, it's lifting that label. Okay, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna stick that back down there real good. And we're gonna let that sit and dry because there's definitely a lot of bleed underneath there that I don't want to affect the label anymore because that definitely lifted. I don't know if you saw it, I saw it and it scared me for a second. So let's try to we'll work down low here. See if we can get this. This has got to be super glue. Okay, we're really gonna let that sit then. I think that is separated across the board there. That must have got a little bit too much alcohol in there, but we do have the technology to fix that, get that stuck back down. So. I don't know who super glued this down, but man, like that's not coming off of there like that. That is starting to dry. You can see it's working its way back. I don't know if you see that, but you can see you can see it's not dark there anymore, it's dark up high. So hopefully that will save us a little bit because we didn't mess with that too much since it did that. So this is just slight pressure and just more friction than anything. Try to take this super glue residue off of here and hopefully not damage the label. No, my thought was if I don't push too hard on it, maybe you can get that to come off without. Okay, look at that. We got that off of there. Whoa. So there is. See, the sticker has lifted here. But it's still nice and clean underneath. So we can probably glue that back down. And then it will be good. Any last little remainder off of that. Okay, that was crazy talk. All right, so now I guess it's just a matter of cleaning the rest of it up. We're going to try some magic eraser, see if that helps us. So would you look at that, eh? That took a lot more. I thought that was going to be a fairly, honestly, when I started on this, I didn't even know if I was going to be able to make an episode out of this one. Because that sticker didn't look like it was on there that crazy. I didn't realize there was super glue involved. Who super glues a sticker on? Who does that? So this sticker here, that's lifted. Now what I'm going to do is I am just going to get a little bit of glue, put some glue in there, and then get it tacked back down, just so it doesn't lift any more, cause any more damage to this label. But other than that, we're pretty much a wipe down away, I think. All right, so we're just gonna clean this. We're gonna clean these pins up real good. We're gonna use some Bright Boy on this. It's a metal polisher. I got mine off Amazon. You zip onto there and get it. We're gonna clean this up real quick, and then we'll get the game back together. All right, so once we get that all cleaned up with the Bright Boy, get those pins all polished up, just gonna clean it, wipe that Bright Boy off with some isopropyl alcohol, get it nice and cleaned up, and put it back together. Now, you can use these 1-up cards. I normally use these if I clean all my games. I'll normally use the 1-up card if I haven't used it in a while. There could be some dust in there. I usually use that, the fluid side, dry side, put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on one side, scrub it inside the cartridge, and go from there. These are designed to go inside the cartridge and clean them like this. And then you use the right side, the dry side after to dry it off. Oh, we got Scotty G on the back still. We better clean that off. All right. This we will need magic eraser for sure. Go from there. So yeah, shout out to John Riggs. Thanks for all of your Opencart Surgery videos that inspired me to do this Retrocart rescue videos on my channel. Really like what he does on those. So check his stuff out if you have a minute. Links in the description. Throw this back together like lightning here. I'm gonna get a little bit of glue and glue this down. I got one more I gotta get some glue on, so we'll glue this down a little later, and then we'll be back to all fixed up. So that was Retrocart Rescue. That was saving this copy of Renegade from that sticker that I did not know was super glued down when I started. So we did get it fixed up. We did a little bit of damage to that label, but we can fix that up so it's not noticeable. And yeah, this is gonna go in my collection anyways. So they'll always have a story behind it. So with that, have a good rest of your day wherever you are, and I will see you later.